Hello everyone, my name is Dale and today on Inception Gaming I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to tame up the Oviraptor. Before we jump into that though guys, we're going to jump into the facts and details of the Oviraptor. The first one of course being that this dinosaur is indeed grouped as a dinosaur and is a carnivorous dinosaur. However, it likes to eat eggs until you tame it. After taming it, it will then proceed to go ahead and eat normal meat just like the rest of the carnivores in the game. As we've just seen, the Oviraptor is actually skittish by temperament, meaning that if you get too close to it or if you spook it in any way, it will indeed run away from the player. The Oviraptor is indeed tameable. It's not rideable, of course, because it is far too small, but it is indeed breedable, and that also goes down the route of laying eggs. The taming method for the Oviraptor is, of course, the knockout method, meaning that this creature is not torpor immune. And this is one of the very few creatures that doesn't have a preferred kibble, because you cannot actually tame up this creature using kibble. However, the preferred food of the Oviraptor is indeed the egg, and much more specifically, the Giganotosaurus egg. So when it comes to taming up the Oviraptor, guys, you're going to want to grab yourself a couple of items before you start. First one, of course, being the bowler, and this is purely just to avoid the Oviraptor from running away, making it quite difficult to knock out after that. Secondly, you're probably going to want to grab a club. This guy knocks out relatively easily, especially if you just keep throwing bowlers at him. And the club won't actually risk killing the creature as well, being only a small creature. And then obviously Mage Berries isn't going to work in this one. So you will need to grab yourself some kind of egg to tame this creature. As despite it being carnivorous, it won't actually take raw meat or any kind of meat during the taming process. So when it comes to choosing the correct egg for taming this fella, take a look on screen now and you'll see a list of eggs. The top of the list, of course, being the Giganotosaurus egg, and then the rest of them just in descending order going down from effectiveness. I think Quetz is next, and then it finishes off on just the rest of the eggs in the game. And Dodo eggs, which is what I'll be using, actually sits in that rest of the eggs sort of category. So when it comes to taming this guy then, guys, grab your bowler in your inventory, start charging it up, and then shoot that at the Oviraptor like so. This guy is a male level 16. I'm going to take my club out, so it shouldn't take too long to knock this guy out, to be fair. He's only a small little dude. And there we go, a couple of hits later, and he is knocked out and ready to start feeding. So when it comes to feeding, go into the inventory, place however many eggs you want to. I'm just going to do it one by one for this particular guy, because I don't want to waste too many eggs on taming the Oviraptor up. And I don't want him to eat whatever is left in his inventory after he's tamed up, if that makes sense. So he's gone 16.5% for each tame, and you notice that the taming effectiveness has dropped by 5.8% straight away just because of the effectiveness of the egg. This guy's going to take a couple of eggs, so I'm going to put a couple more in his inventory. 6 will probably do for now, but I'm just going to keep an eye on this guy, and when he's tamed up, I will be back. He's just gone up to 99.3%, which is absolutely typical. I've got 1 egg left in his inventory. I've just got some meat ready to feed him, because his food is going to be slightly lower than what you first might expect. And as soon as he tames up, which I'm imagining it's going to be any second now. There we go. And we'll just call this one Obi. Why not? Obi the Ovi. So when I go into his inventory now, you'll notice that there's no food in there. He's got food missing. So if you go ahead and pop normal meat in here, he will actually go ahead and eat the normal meat, and this is probably what you're going to want to keep him fed on as opposed to eggs, because obviously eggs are a lot more expensive of a material, or resource rather, than raw meat. Alright then guys, that is how you tame yourselves up an Oviraptor, and then of course you can use that guy to go ahead and increase the production of eggs over on your world, wherever that might be, even if it's on a server. So guys, I really hope you found today's guide really helpful. If you did, go ahead and smash the absolute hell out of the like button. Comment if you've got any questions or anything that I may have missed. I'll go ahead and clarify that and help you out wherever possible. And of course, go ahead and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and just ding the little notification bell if you have subscribed, just so that you don't miss any future uploads coming soon. Guys, my name is Dale on Inception Gaming once again. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.